Time of year.
Right, dickheads, you good to go.
Hey, still love that intro. Welcome to Nuts.
It is hot as balls.
It is. It is. It's the start of summer over here. We've had the start of our summer storms.
Storm season?
Yeah.
It's come early.
It has a bit, yeah. It's quite
Come out of
suddenly the
fucking
other day.
nowhere too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were still in work when it came across,
Yeah.
but I picked the kids up from school, and so one side it was just utter sunshine and cloudlessness. It was great. This side just looked ominous.
Yeah.
It was just darkening sky, crawling over. So we went back to the house, and it was probably there about 15 minutes before it actually started. 15-20 minutes. So then you're getting everything off the washing line and doing this, doing that, getting upstairs, shutting the windows. Sent the kids up there. The young lad got a spray of the water in his face, just coming in. But it was over fairly quickly.
It was just like I was watching the radar. I was coming across. It was well south of us, heading out to sea.
Yeah.
It's like a freaking Tasmanian. It just grew another head and just just went straight north and just like a fucking tidal wave and just wiped us out.
Most people would have said a hydra from like Greek mythology. No, a Tasmanian. Right.
But yeah, it just grew another, just I don't know,
Yeah.
a front off it and just headed straight towards us and no warning at all. No one knew it was coming.
No, it came down,
Yeah.
and it came down hard for those 15-20 minutes. I'm sure it knocked out power all across Morecambe Bay, like, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know when anyone's going to see this, but you're still out,
Well.
what, 2-3 days later?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And we just got ours back. But yeah, trees down everywhere. Big time, bigger than the cyclone we had recently.
Well,
that was nothing compared to what we...
The cyclone lasted longer.
Yeah,
But
yeah, well, that was it.
It definitely wasn't as damaging, you know. They were hyping it up fierce beforehand, so I was like, it was my first cyclone,
news. Yeah.
say, over here, so I was like, right, take it seriously, you know. So I was a bit concerned about the glass around the pool, and that was fine. And, you know, but I had some, like, plastic sheeting over, the, like, say, the clothesline and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was, like, strapping them down, because I figured they could come off fairly easily.
Yeah.
And maybe they would have, but, you know, in the end, it was just,
Yeah, we had
bad.
friends saying from Cairns down here. And it's just a typical Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like that was nothing compared to what they get up there.
They're just like, right, yeah, well, we're going to go out for McDonald's.
Just another day. Oh, you shut the schools down for this? Ah, come on.
Only thing missing is the Crocs, hey?
Wait.
Yeah. There's a reset we can do, all right?
I saw
hunting.
Crocs.
Yeah, croc hunting. That's a thing over here, right? Paul Hogan made it popular
Yeah, well.
for a very long time.
Gotta get yourself a knife.
I can do it. I can do it.
Might have to do an Australia Zoo trip.
Hey.
Think they'll let us drink whiskey at Australia Zoo?
Wrestle a croc.
Well, we can jump a fence.
Yeah. Fuck knows Robert Irwin doesn't do it,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Little dweeby can.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I would watch that croc show, all right? A couple of drunkards climbing the fence to beat the croc. I think I would watch that, all right? You know? I wouldn't just be hamming it up for the kids who were beside me in the crowd. I'd be going, yes, go!
I'm sure there's a bookie there for that one.
Which croc is going to eat his leg? Yeah.
Did you hear about that story about the dude who got smacked by a croc and he used his dog as a weapon to beat it off?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That can't be
Was
real.
that the bloke who
was
did that
on-
talk show
yeah,
was
yeah.
talking about it? Like, as Aussie as they come, eh?
What?
And then so he's getting, I don't know, you know it more? Or,
No, you tell the story, your host.
he was, I don't know, a croc had his leg or something, was dragging him down, and his dog came by, so he's grabbed the dog and he's beating the croc with the dog or something. He's like, poor dog, like, you know, he felt bad about it, but he's trying to sort himself out. And
How big is this dog?
I don't know, but
I'm just thinking Irish wolfhound, like, just can't, I just couldn't see that. Right? We're talking a Chihuahua here. What are we doing?
No idea, but anyways, he's wrestling away with this croc, and he's feeling bones pop and whatnot. I think his fingers come out or whatever, and he's yelling for help, and then he hears a voice coming through the bush or something. So there's a pub not far away or something. Somebody heard it and someone's coming through the bush. And he sort of pops out. He's like, I can't remember the name of it, what name he was now, but he's like, Steve-O, is that you? And he's like, yeah, mate. Oh, is that you? Oh, I'm getting eaten by a croc, mate. Some shit like that. He knew the guy, didn't know he was there. Just happened to be a mate of his that popped out of the bush. Anyways, helped him freaking get out of this croc, and I don't know. He said, oh, my finger's hanging there like, you know, a chicken wing you get from KFC, and it's just dangling there, and my mate's gone to grab it, and he's, oh, get that fucking hand away from me. Pull him out. It's like, oh God.
I could definitely imagine that conversation between two Aussies, all right. And I could even imagine the croc. It's the dog swinging thing that I can't get. It's
just, you got it low. If you can find that story, that clip, it's a pearl to watch.
There's a clip.
This guy was on a talk show telling the story. He's like, oh, Aussie as they come, mate.
Did the dog make it, right? Or did the croc say,
I can't remember
he's
that.
too much effort, but he's waving food around for me?
Well, I think that was sort of his plan.
You think so?
I don't think it worked, but yeah.
Was it his dog? Was it his neighbour's dog? Whose dog was this?
That was his dog.
I think it was his dog.
Oh, God, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Would you feed Mac to a crocodile to get away?
Survival instincts. Survival instincts.
Yeah, well, that's it, look.
Yeah.
Mac could probably use you.
He'd probably join in and start freaking attacking me. Like.
He'd think he was playing. It's all right. He's got the muscle to take on a crocodile.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
So there was a pretty big story in the news yesterday.
Oh.
Did you hear about the Campbell soup incident?
Campbell soup incident.
Clearly not.
So
Can I just check? Do I have to throw out my Campbell soup? Is it that kind of story?
yet to be seen.
Okay, fair enough.
From 2004, because that's about as long as it's been sitting in the cupboard.
So the vice president was caught in a secret recording claiming that the soup is for poor people and he wouldn't be caught eating the 3D printed chicken. So the accusation is they are bioengineering the meat for the Campbell soup.
Bioengineering the meat for the Campbell soup.
Lab-grown meat.
And the vice president said this.
Was caught in a secret recording.
We don't have a vice president here, do we?
No,
of
of the company.
Campbell's.
Of the company.
Oh, of Campbell's.
Yeah.
All right, that makes more sense. Maybe I should have gone there first. Can we edit that bit out?
Absolutely not.
Start again.
We are live,
I
aren't we?
will act surprised.
No, we're not live.
Oh, damn.
So what do you think about that?
That's
It's just
Today,
mental.
Campbell's brought out their statement saying, you know, we use all natural meat. But when you have the vice president in a secret recording saying that,
See, I've been skeptical.
They haven't.
I've been skeptical of spam for a long time now. All right.
There's plenty of meat you can be skeptical about, all right. But I don't think we're able to 3D print meat yet. Or
oh, we
Yeah, no,
lab-grown
they
meat.
lab grow
Lab-grown
it.
meat. Yeah, we
It's
lab-grow
there.
is it?
The tech's there.
They've been working on it, but I don't think they've got. Have they?
Yeah, but it's like the microwave. They've got the technology. It's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah.
They just haven't told us yet.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Well, yeah, that's a bit sus.
Well, that's
all
another
right.
one. Didn't they?
What?
I mean, it could have been a load of shit, but didn't they? What's this CRISPR bloody technology? Get a hatch a dodo not long ago.
Yeah, they were going to do dire wolves as well.
Oh, yeah.
And the
They're,
woolly mammoth as well.
Yeah.
yeah, that's splicing the DNA into its closest genetic relative.
So Jurassic Park.
Yeah. That's how they get started, right? That's why to this day I have not visited.
Got to be worried about
What are those islands called again?
dodos.
Isla Sorna, right? To this day I have not gone there. Just in case. Right. It's not from lack of funding. It's just that.
If they can make dangerous dodos alright, I'm sure they can print some meat.
I don't think dodos are dangerous.
Well, they are when they're fucking Jurassic Park in life.
Well, it's a stepping stone, right? I'll worry
You've seen
more
every
about
movie.
it.
You know how this goes.
Yes. But I'll worry about it when the Velociraptor comes out, all right?
And it's got a fucking
Unless I
dodo
can
beak on it.
Get
That's
one
what
as a
I'm saying.
pet, because that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
So this leads me on to my next thing I was going to say.
Well, hold on.
but-
Just a second here. Could I get a woolly mammoth as well?
Yeah, they'll work
That's
on
what
that
they're
one.
working on.
That
yeah.
would be good. That'd be
Woolly
good.
mammoth.
I mean, it's definitely too hot for them over here, but
We shave them.
gotta
Do
figure
with
that out.
huskies, too, really.
Yeah, huskies. Yeah, well,
Yeah, they do
I
it. They
suppose,
do it
yeah.
right here, right?
Yeah. Woolly mammoth rugs. Blankets. There's going to be a whole new
Fuck, you can
market
get
in a few years.
fucking pianos out of that too, can you?
Oh, fuck yeah, that's right. Can't do that with elephants anymore.
Nah.
But,
Yeah,
know,
well,
if we
fair
grow a
call.
woolly mammoth, maybe. What else could we bring back?
It's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope. Saber-toothed tiger?
Nah,
Nah.
it's too much.
So you're okay with velociraptors and T-Rex,
Yeah, I'm cool with Jurassic Park. Yeah.
but not saber-toothed tiger.
The direwolf one is worrying because they're massive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see,
Like as big as a
you see
horse.
videos of wolves and that, and they're big fucking dogs, but you don't realise what a fucking dire wolf is. You're like, Jesus.
I'd like them to bring back the deer we used to have in Ireland. They were
What they call moose?
no moose in Ireland. These were deer, big, massive bastard things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen them in the museum when I was on school trips. All right, the skeletons, not the deer.
Yeah.
Were they a deer or a species of deer?
Oh, it was probably a species of deer, but yeah, they were massive things. Again, all
What was like,
eaten.
The Irish
yeah,
elk?
New Zealand, they were,
That's the one.
I can't remember the name of it, it was a big bloody bird, like a ostrich, emu-like bird, but
Right.
bigger. Yeah, they hunted them in bloody extinction too. Can't remember what they were called.
I don't know, but I did actually
Pretty.
see ostriches when I was in New Zealand. Oddly enough.
Ostriches in
Os-
New Zealand.
Yeah, it was an ostrich farm. Swear to God, we drove past one.
Sure it wasn't like two sheep stacked up?
Well, now you mention it. No, we drove past the place. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I went, what the fuck? Ostrich farm.
Sheep. The fucking ostrich.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Did you know there was a kangaroo that used to walk like humans?
Well,
Really?
They never used to hop, they used to walk on two legs.
that can't be real.
Well, you'd think evolution, they didn't just go from fish to jumping mammal, did they?
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe.
It's got to be in between there somewhere.
Well, piranha were still a thing, so maybe they were just jumping over them. I don't know. Hey, he's the mascot alone. He's all right.
Look at his bits that used to be there.
Like you wouldn't if you could.
I know. I'm jealous.
So back to the meat thing. So McDonald's apparently sells 6.5 million burgers every single day.
I saw the math on this, yeah.
All right.
It's 5.4 million of those burgers are sold in the States alone
Jesus.
daily, and they project it's around 2.5 billion burgers a year.
I'm gonna say here, I think you're wrong, because I've seen the number of McDonald's in Australia. All right, I'm pretty sure we're beating more than 1 million here. Okay, and then there's
So-
Europe, and all that.
Someone did the math on that of how many cows it would take to make that many burgers, and it's some ludicrous kind of number that it can nearly not possibly be bloody done.
Do they use a cow?
I mean, they claim to.
They claim to.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
I don't consider
people are
McDonald's food
questioning
anymore.
where the freaking hell this meat is coming from, because I mean, I know they got some ranches out there, but far out. Like, I thought you were going there with the numbers. I don't know what the numbers were, but yeah, it's
Well, I mean,
some
if
stupid
it's-
amount that they just have to be.
If it's 6.4 million burgers, you know, the burgers, they're only small.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not a whole lot of meat there. You know what I mean?
yeah. But
Very-
that's daily, isn't it? Was it
Daily.
Daily, yeah, but still not a whole lot of meat in that.
6
don't know.
million beef patties worth
Well, you
of
got
cow.
a quarter pounder. There's a quarter pound, obviously.
Well, I don't think it is a quarter of a pound, is it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what it's
actually?
called that.
Okay.
Just like the foot long that's nowhere near a foot long.
Yeah. It's also not bread,
Well, yeah,
right?
yeah. Your cake sandwich.
Yeah. That's what it is. But yeah, it's also what are they adding to the meat and that as well?
Well, that's...
And they take quite literally everything, don't they?
We might get in trouble here, right?
We will, probably will.
I had a mate that worked at Macca's back in the day.
I don't know.
Like many people
this
do.
type of thing worked for RFK Jr. I say we go for it.
He said, like, that was a stage where they were claiming, you know, there's no additives to our meat. It's all, you know, pure beef, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Mate goes, we've got to sprinkle this shit on top of this meat when we're, you know, preparing it, whatever. He's like, I could literally sprinkle this on a pile of dog shit and it wouldn't taste any fucking different than the meat. Right. It's like, no additives, my ass. All the flavor, everything just comes from what that meat is just absolutely freaking tasteless crap of God knows if it's meat.
Yeah.
It's just the shit they put on it.
Yeah.
Far out.
I don't consider it food.
Nah,
not really.
We've seen the old Super Size Me movie. Did you ever watch that? Like, the shit they just had sitting in cabinets for years and it never rotted, never aged. Never just,
there's a few of those stories. Yeah. You know, we know somebody in work who's got one of those stories. The man who always has a story.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
But no, I've heard those stories before, and to be honest, I believe them to a certain extent. I don't think that bread is really bread. I think it's the same sort of thing. It's too processed.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that going mouldy necessarily, particularly in America, because I think it's a common enough trope and an understanding that. So, say if you buy a loaf of bread here, it's gone mouldy a few days later, right?
Yeah. Well,
you go to America, you buy a loaf of bread, it's still pristine after a month.
Yeah. Yeah, which
it's way too much. That's not bread.
Even questionable with the shit we get here. Like, I mean, bread, it's like meant to be, 3 ingredients?
Yeah.
The ingredients list is this freaking long?
That's right, yeah.
Far out.
No. You know, it's
people are blaming like gluten
and
and this and that and all the rest of it. It's like, look at all the other shit that's in there.
That's
like,
right, yeah.
Well, that's what they say. People go to Europe and stuff and have proper, thought they were celiacs and this and that and all the rest of it and tried bread and whatnot in France and that, and they're like,
no problems with it at
fine.
all. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, particularly home
real food is made the day you're meant to eat it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not meant to be sitting in the cupboard.
Well, that's right. Well, this is the curse of the modern age, because we, for convenience and for, getting by in life, industrialization and convenience and all that, it's resulted in us buying everything at the start of the week and in theory going the whole week.
Yeah.
Which isn't natural.
Yeah, there's no...
generally, historically, it's always been you get your food that day.
Yeah.
You prep it that day.
Yeah.
You cook it that day.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, some of it will
generalising, but
last
there's no stay-at-home wife most of the time.
No.
Not all the time, but
No.
Buying this food, preparing this food, sorting all this sort of stuff on a daily basis. It's all... nobody's home. You got to be efficient with your food.
Well, yeah. But it's even if you look at 40, 50 years ago, so like you said, there's wife at home doing that, but it was a full-time job at one point to do all the household chores. You know what I mean? And part of that would have been prepping the food.
Yeah.
So now, in a perfect world, we would have an expert of that era on the show.
Hey.
Or nearby, who could chime in.
Hey.
With some stories of their own.
Please.
Maybe, somebody who was born in the early 60s, who grew up in that era and who remembers being sent out into the fields to pick berries and whatnot and coming back. And
if only we had somebody.
Right. If only we had somebody like that. Unfortunately, we don't. But no, that's what what people used to do.
So it's only a generation or two ago.
Yeah.
Like, everybody had food in the garden.
That's
everybody could just pick shit fresh. Everybody could make their own bread. Everybody could do all that. Just...
Well, that's right. That's
we've gone so far.
That's what I remember stories, my father and my uncle telling me, going out with their father and, picking mushrooms, coming back, having them for the breakfast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Great.
Yeah. Going out, picking raspberries, blackberries and all that, bringing them back, buckets full, handing them to their mother, my granny, and she then turning them into jam or into whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Preservatives and things like that.
Yeah.
That's not a thing that happens anymore.
No.
So you go to the shop, you buy a loaf of bread twice a week instead of buying a bag of flour
Yeah.
and actually baking
Yeah,
it
yeah.
yourself. You know what I mean? It's
And that's if you can find flour that hasn't been fucking played
hasn't
with
been
and
processed
pesticide
to death. And you know what I mean? I've always thought it'd be good to do. It's about, this is why I come back to it, it's about convenience as well. I haven't got the spare time in the morning to turn the oven on, put all the ingredients in, bake it, pull it out.
Well, that's it. Like, you know, a two working household, like, you know, you haven't got somebody at home spending that time doing
That's
that,
right.
you know.
That's right.
Just sort of
Which is yet another reason.
ruins the nature of humankind, really. Like,
It's just another thing we're missing out on, in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, and this is not to make it nostalgic for times gone past, because obviously there's been many improvements as well. You know, 3 channels on the television seems pretty shit now compared to what we have, right?
you get 3?
3? Sorry, I forget. For the listening audience and our loyal fans out there, Sav here still doesn't have any television. Doesn't believe in it.
I do. Somebody has to hold the aerial while we're trying to.
Which I think it's pretty sus that you make the 2-year-old do it.
Earn a keep somehow. Come on.
As soon as she can cut the grass, she doesn't do it anymore. Is that what you're saying?
No more TV,
Yeah. No.
This was a problem, you know, in the first place. Well, we had 3 kids.
Yeah, so you didn't have enough to cover all the jobs around.
Yeah.
We better have one
We got
more.
bored because the other one learned how to cut grass. So
Very good. No, but this is the thing. So we've had improvements, but equally we've lost out on the fact that it was a lot of work in the house, but a home cooked meal, properly home cooked like that. In some ways, like, think about it, how much would you pay to actually have that in a restaurant nowadays?
Well, that's the thing.
You know
Like, what used to be a daily chore has now become an enjoyable hobby to those that want to pursue that.
Time. Who have the time, have the money and the freedom to do that, and want to do
goes
that.
to show you how, you know, I don't know.
Which puts, I would actually genuinely say there's probably a market out there for a restaurant, and it'd be classed as high end now, but who bakes all of its own bread and does all, you know, all the ingredients from scratch.
It'd be like a hipster thing. You go pick the veggies out of the garden. We'll cook them.
And we'll cook them for you. That's right, You go and do the hard work. We'll sort it out at this end.
And you pay us for it.
That's right, and you pay us for the privilege. Well, I could even think when I was down in Yamba recently, I got just a toasty out of a little cafe that was on the water on the beach, kind of thing. But they had their own relish, their own tomato relish.
Oh,
it's actually lovely.
That's handmade stuff. It's fucking phenomenal.
I went up and I asked, I says, could I buy a jar? Do you sell it? Like, you know what I mean? They says, yeah, we do. I says, how much? $16. Fact.
There's industrialization for you. Like, you know, if it can't be produced quick and easy, it costs a fortune.
That's right. Yeah, everything costs more then. But
I mean, I went through a stage myself, like trying to make my own bread. I made my own butter, made my own cheese, maybe, you know, going through it, growing the veggies in the garden. Fucking love it. It's fun, and you feel eating that way all the time. You feel fucking fantastic. Energy through the roof. So you're not fucking lethargic. You don't got one of these anymore, and all that sort of crap. But
you work it all off prepping the food.
Well, exactly. You're working for it, right?
Yeah.
And you know, we got all sorts of, you know, fruit and veggies and that going, so we swap it with eggs with the neighbours and, you know, do little trade deals around the place.
That's the way to do it.
It's fantastic, but again, life gets in the way. You got to get to work. You got to deal with the kids. You lose time and you end up just, what's the old saying, you know, dipping bread into anything runnier than bread for dinner. Like, you know,
it's what happens. And we're all guilty of it at the end of the day. You know, and I think even as you're saying that there, you're describing prepping the food and everything like that, there's more satisfaction in it. You know? So it's actually a thing as well. If you, once the kids get old enough and obviously have it heavily supervised, but if you have them plan and prepare the dinner, and you make a big deal out of it. They love it. And
and having them help doing all these things, like, you're teaching them something.
Oh, absolutely.
Something phenomenal.
You're teaching them skills, you're teaching them patience, you're teaching them that
and
it
health
involves
and,
work. And then it's healthy food.
Eating real food, not these crappy nuggets all the time.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
And then they actually eat it all as well. Because they prepare it. It's their dinner.
Even just like, you know, we planted a few seeds a couple of weeks ago in the garden. Like, they were out there helping us get all the soil ready and planted all the seeds and that. And I know damn well from, you know, a few times before, I'm hungry. Grab some carrots out of the garden. They'll just go out there, grab a carrot, brush it off, eat it.
Nice, yeah.
Healthy as all hell.
That
but
is-
they knew they planted that, and they knew that grew from their hands.
Yeah.
And
They
so
knew it was there.
they're so excited when they pull that out of the ground. So, look at the size of this one.
That's right, yeah. Look
Love
what I
it.
made. Look,
Yeah,
look.
exactly.
Yeah.
So no, it's
Yeah, I haven't had
if
that.
you can jump on board, like grab a few pots, grab some
Yes.
soil,
Yeah.
grow some shit with your kids. Far out, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. And when you can start taking that and making meals out of it and cooking it, if you can get that to that point, there's no way to describe how satisfying that is. It is good, and that's what I mean. And it's only, as I said, a generation or two ago that was the way of living. Like, why the fuck have we lost that yet? When you do actually do it and can do it, how exciting it is, and how satisfying it is. Like, why and how the fuck did we lose that?
Yeah.
And why are we just ignoring the fact that that's there? Like,
That brings you into a bigger conversation about what happened over the decades.
Yeah.
And it was a combination of factors. Yeah, it's money. Yeah, that was definitely a factor in it as well. But it was a range of different things because, as it says, at one point, keeping a household, so washing clothes, cleaning dishes, cleaning the floors, everything.
Yeah.
Prepping the food, cooking the food, even lighting the fire, lighting the stove. It would have been a wood stove. You would have had to have the firewood chopped. You would have had to get out there in the morning to warm everything up before you could even cook. It was a full-time job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was nothing
Yeah.
nothing easy going about it.
Well, actually,
you had to do it to survive.
a whole buddy in there and say, I've seen a reel of this fella doing an interview. Somebody like this little old lady living off grid.
Yeah.
And she's getting the fire ready, the pot belly ready. She put the kettle on there to boil water ready for a tea or coffee or whatever it was.
Right.
Old mate's just like, isn't that a bit like, time consuming and inconvenient that you have to go through all that effort just so you can make yourself a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
She just turned around and says, isn't it inconvenient that you got to work your whole life away to be able to afford a kettle and the electricity so that you can do it the easy way?
Yeah.
It's like, right there. Like, come on.
That's it. I can see defeat. You win. Yeah. What about just
Like, it just says it all. Like, we've just thrown away our simple life so that we can have
consumer goods.
Yeah.
Consumer products in a large respect.
I was about to say, internet and YouTube
Internet,
and all those sort of things,
YouTube,
but
yeah.
I don't want to put that down, right?
Nothing wrong
No.
with YouTube. It's a fantastic thing. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. I'm not going to go so far as to say TikTok. I'm not going to do that, all right? I know we're on TikTok, but I'm sorry, no. I'm not going to promote the CCP.
We love TikTok.
CCP's products.
We love TikTok.
We love TikTok.
TikTok.
Mixed feelings in this podcast. But yeah, now the other aspect to it is obviously that was a full-time job, and as things became more convenient, you had technology coming in, the washing machine, massive difference.
Yeah.
Again, my father's told me stories. I asked him because I was listening to a marketing podcast, and he mentioned getting a washing machine when he was younger, and this marketing fella's about the same age as my father. So I said it to him. I says, "When did you first get a washing machine?" And he had to think about it. He says, probably name the time period. About in his teenage years, right? So what was it before then? I says, well, it was scalding hot water in a metal tub down in the basement, and and then you take it out and you had a ringer.
Yeah,
to actually ring
a couple
the
of
clothes
rollers
through.
on the.
That's right. Yeah, actually taking all the water out of it and stuff like that. And that's hard work. It takes time, and so you can definitely say washing machine is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
And you can say that about all of these things, but at the same time as that was happening, you had a second wave feminism in particular in the 60s, the 70s, and that were women going into work. Not that they weren't in work before that, because there was plenty of women working before that. World War II in particular. There was loads of it. What I'm saying is you had a wave of them going in, and that was largely led, and I think it was Mary Harrington has said this, I think Louise Perry has said the same thing. There's another couple of feminists who say this, but it's so from the perspective of women. It went from 2 wages coming into a household being an option, really a middle class option,
Yeah.
to being a necessity.
Yeah.
And what have we lost with that? So like we were saying about baking the food, a nice homemade food, not full of preservatives and things like that. The other thing that's been lost out is discretionary time. How many kids' plays do you miss because you have to go to work?
Yeah, well, that's
Things like that.
Yeah.
How many kids' parties or after school activities can you not take them to because you have to go to work or you have to do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that'll fix everybody. And
Yeah.
I think, like, that then comes to the strangle, like, yes, all right, you buy the washing machine. Well, you need the electricity to power that,
Yeah.
right? So then, generation goes by, that becomes the norm. So then, all right, so everybody needs electricity.
Yeah.
So because you need it, then they start cranking the prices up.
Yeah.
You crank the prices up, you got to work more to pay for it. They've just got that stranglehold.
Yeah.
Because they just take those little bits of freedom away, bit by bit by bit by bit, and call it progression.
Yeah.
Call it, whatever it is. And
And the costs always
and now
rise,
we're at a point where we are stuck because we have to do these things, and now internet's come through, and we have to have internet. Everything's done online. These, and just on and on it goes, and they're just
It is a bit of a stranglehold. I mean, like obviously I'm saying that the last couple of days we've been without power, and we've got the camping lights and stuff which I'm charging at work and things like that. But like by and large, like I'm fine without the television in the evening. I charge my laptop up at work so I can still download stuff to listen to and things like that, and do whatever few bits and pieces I need to do. But realistically, I've only got hour and a half or 2 hours out of the battery.
Yeah.
And things like that. So it's not really a problem. So as long as you've got a light and then you're able to read, or it's a lot healthier.
I think that's what drew me into camping so much.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, I hate the stranglehold like the society puts on us, and the need and necessity for things and whatnot. And camping kind of takes you away from that.
Yes.
And so in situations like this, like been here without power a couple times, well, a couple of days, sorry, and the cyclone, we had power for like 6 days.
Yeah.
We had no power. I function completely fine.
Yeah.
I
100%.
like, get the fire going, cook food, fire inside, whatever.
Kids are still
Just
able to
charge
run
a
around
couple
and
of
play.
things that I need to just to keep the food cold and whatnot. But and it was a little bit more chores that had to be done because things just take a little bit, but mentally completely fine.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what I like about being that type of person that enjoys camping, because that's how you live. That's what you do. You don't have a microwave to cook your food when you're camping. You cook it over a fire.
Yeah.
You got to get this sorted. So
You also eat less when you're camping and things like that as well.
I drink a lot more too.
I noticed.
But I mean, that's just why I enjoy it. I think because it just takes you back to a way of living that we used to probably do.
Or at least
A lot closer to it.
at least closer to it. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
And then I particularly like it because of benefits for the kids. There's no screens, quite literally.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
well, I say no screens. We brought the feckin' iPad when we went, didn't we?
I mean, when
They were playing that a little bit and stuff when we went.
when they're
obviously,
attached
together.
to it, but yeah.
But they were running around and they were quite happy to walk the dogs around the campsite.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if I asked them to walk the dog, well, they probably would do it because it'd be a novelty to do it on their own.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Can we take the dogs for a walk?"
Yeah.
They all went off
Yeah.
in their little group.
Yeah.
and,
Just wandered around the
basically
campsite.
just don't lose the 2-year-old. So, they're fine. But yeah, and they just played, didn't they? And they,
exactly.
went in the ocean and
Yeah.
had a bit of fishing.
Threw the line
and,
out and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, yeah.
So that was grand,
And that becomes more exciting because it's like, well, I mean, you try and do that here. Do you want to go fishing or you want to sit in front of the TV?
yeah.
It's like,
If you present that choice to them,
yeah.
more often than not, they say the
Yeah,
spring.
exactly.
Yeah.
But when you're out there, it's like, you want to go fishing? Yeah, something to do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're proper excited about it.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
So,
Yeah.
good time. So,
Yeah.
what's your reset? Camping.
Camping, yeah.
Fucking
I think that's
camping.
good. That's a good reset.
Yeah.
I would recommend that to people. Not in the pissings of rain of Ireland necessarily, but here in Australia it's great.
Yeah.
No, I think camping's a good one. And
Yeah.
gets you away from the screens, away from the world for a little bit, and the kids
Yeah.
can just, you're on a campsite. It's, I mean, there's still toilets and all that, which just makes things a bit easier and all that. But your kids are there, and then there's kids 2 tents over. They just start playing.
Yeah.
And they're
You've seen the Bluey episodes, right?
Yeah, 100%, yeah. I have actually seen that episode, yeah. You know.
But I mean, like, I think I've spoken about this before, like, you know, growing up, we go to Morton Island a bit.
Yeah.
You know. And it's sort of one of those things. I used to go with Dad a lot, and we jump on the barge. You got to jump on a barge and travel, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours across to an island where there's sweet fucking, oi, sweet shit all in Mac, oi. And I remember growing up, like when I was younger, the old boy, oi, stop bucking.
I think there's a kangaroo down there.
Yeah, you should know that, buddy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, we get on the barge and we start pulling away from the port, and I just see my dad just I'm looking at him. I'm like, you all right? He's like, this is where I just relax.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? He's just, all my problems, bills, work, everything I've got to fucking deal with is back on mainland.
All the way over there.
I'm over here without a phone. I can't do nothing about it. So for this next week or long weekend or whatever, however long it was we were there, for this whole time, I don't have to think about it. Fucking damn thing until this boat pulls back in.
Yeah.
And can really appreciate that now. Just, you get away, you switch off completely.
Yeah.
Every issue you've got, just leave it there. Like you've dealt with everything you got to deal with. There's nothing you can do about it while you're gone. So just don't even think about it.
Well,
you know.
I think you're spot on with that. I think he was spot on with that. I think you could even connect that to today now. You go on holiday, you've got your mobile phone with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still paying a bill, or you're still doing something on it.
Exactly. And then it's those sort of holidays where you're like, oh, we've got to be here to do this. We've got to be here to do that. And like, when you're in a place like that, it's just like, you wake up, what's the weather like? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll be good fishing that way today. All right. You know, it's just, you just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know. And I've got to say, like, that just brought up a memory of a little holiday my partner and I had. Well, you know, we were traveling, ages when we were traveling the world. We, you know, go to Fiji, we go to Thailand, you know, and we have things booked in and this and that.
Well, for some.
Yeah. 4 kids. We both still say to this day, the best holiday we ever had. We flew over to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Got a wicked van.
Right. That's the company name. It's not that the van itself is wicked, right?
It was a wicked van.
Well, it had the witches on the side of the thing, did it?
No, it had a guy wearing a blue singlet and a cowboy hat fucking a sheep. All right.
We've just lost New Zealand, right? You understand that?
It was their van. But yeah, like our whole itinerary for 2 weeks solid was we had to get there to pick up the van, and we had to drop it off on the last day.
That's
everything in between there.
Yeah.
We picked up the van. We're like, which way are we going? That way?
That way. There you go.
Best fucking holiday ever.
Nice.
Hands down. The shit we saw, how relaxing it was, had not a care in the world. Because as I said, we didn't have this tour booked in. We didn't have this thing to do. We didn't have to be this place. We didn't have to do, you know, anything. It was just, we'd pull up in the afternoon, go to a pub, have a beer, something to eat. We'd grab the bartender or even a local, just say, well, it's good to see you around here.
Yeah.
There's some waterfalls just, you know,
just
15 minutes down the road. Yeah. Nice. You know,
Let's
go there and then by the end of the night, pull up at a campsite, sleep in the van.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, freaking brilliant.
That's a good holiday.
It all comes down to the fact that there was nothing to think about. There was nothing to do. There was no phones. It was just me and the missus, nothing else, nowhere to be, nothing to do. And yes, we may not have seen as much as we would have seen when we were in America, say. Yeah. With the tours and shit, but that was stressful.
Yeah.
This holiday was.
It is stressful doing that when you're trying to get around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was just, fuck, I would do this holiday 10 times over just because it was so relaxing and the shit we just happened to find. You know?
In some ways you find more because you're not looking up the 10 most popular things to do. You're
exactly, yeah. You're not going where the tourists are and shit. Like, look, we found some caves. No one was there. Yeah. Like, if we got lost in these fucking things, you know, no one would know we were fucking there, but...
Well, we went to Kiwiland ourselves It was back 2016, maybe. But went over for a wedding, and we landed in Wellington, and we just had to be up in Auckland to go across to the island. I want to say Wahiki Island, but that could be wrong. I feel like that's wrong. It starts with a W, I'm pretty sure. It was a lovely island, and it was a lovely venue for the wedding itself.
Okay.
But like that, we had to be there for that. Now, we didn't do the whole relaxing up the thing, but we did. We drove up the country and we stayed in certain places, and I based it around the Lord of the Rings type of thing.
Yeah.
So we went to the wine region for her, and that was a massive waste of time. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't really. No, I ended up actually meeting a former All Black who had a vineyard along the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we sat down. She was doing the tastings, and as soon as his wife heard me accent, she's like, "Oh yeah, my husband. Yeah, come over." Brings him over. Massive fella. You know what I mean? And he was on the team that Munster bet in '86. So
Yeah, okay.
I forget his name now, unfortunately, but he was a lovely fella. Chatting away to him for a good bit, and that. But yeah, I did all the Lord of the Rings stuff then, and and we did like some of the cave diving and things like that. But again, it had to be there on this day. We're going to do that kind of thing. It was kind of like we picked one thing or two things in a day.
Yeah.
Those are the things we're going to do.
And then just see what else.
The rest of the day was a bit more relaxed, but still top-notch place to visit anyway.
Oh well, yeah.
No matter how well you do or do not plan.
If you're setting out to see shit, if you're setting out to just
enjoy
reset,
you're still going to have a great
story.
time. Yeah. Did you do South Island when you did that, or did you do North?
Yeah, well, I've done North a couple of times. Partners from there, so. But this particular holiday was South Island.
South Island. Yeah. See, I saw.
There's a lot more.
Natural things.
Not touristy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of campers and backpackers and that shit getting around, but it's not built up as much,
That's all right.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, like you said, what's the reset with the old camping? That's a reset we can try.
Yeah.
Camping in South Island.
Hey,
there you
we
go.
can motorhome, cruise around.
Yeah.
Like I got a bit like one of the absolute best freaking moments of my life, to be honest. Like we were just cruising along, we're heading this direction, no idea where the fuck we were going.
Yeah.
And we ended up, it's like, there's a campsite in here, so we pulled up there, and I've just pulled up. There's basically a rainforest behind us, and a snow-capped mountain in front of us, with this glacial freaking river in front of us, and there was a little table and chairs there, and I just pulled this bottle of whiskey out. I just sat it there. Went and got some firewood,
right.
Got a fire going, and then just sat there with this bottle of whiskey, just stared at this mountain, and just like, this is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that's good. That's relaxing. I like that.
I don't think I've ever been more relaxed in my life.
Nice.
It was fantastic. Good old Fjordlands.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think it's good, yeah. Well, I'm not sure what time we're at, but I think we can probably sum up here tonight. We're doing pretty well here. If you were attacked by a crocodile, hit it with a dog and ask Steve-O for help. Don't.
I don't know if his name was Steve-O, right? So just yell any name with an O on the end.
It is now, all right. Questionable meat out of McDonald's and questionable food in general, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And
grow your own and be infinitely happier.
Bake your own bread and go to Kiwiland. I think that's solid advice. I think that's rock solid. I think that's pretty good. But you can let us know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell us if we're wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I don't think we're wrong.
Tell us your meals you cook. Tell us your holidays you've had.
Give us something we can try.
Tell us what dogs you've hit a crocodile with.
Specifically what breed. All right. Like I said, Irish Wolfhound, you're not picking that thing up. All right.
Yeah. Little foxy, it's not enough to get the crocodile going.
Well,
where's
the middle ground?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's got to be a Goldilocks zone for crocodile hitting with a dog.
What's the biggest dog you can easily lift, which is also stupid and will allow itself to be eaten by the crocodile?
Poodle.
Poodle. We have a vote for
It's a
poodle.
show.
Yeah.
There's not enough weight behind it. Oh, Jesus.
Might be a fat poodle, we don't know.
Oh, wow.
We're going to get in trouble now. We're promoting feeding dogs to crocodiles here.
So lock up your Jack Russells because they might be on the menu. All right.
That's it.
That's it.
You couldn't even take the glass out of your mouth to say
Timed me
not
so
out.
wrong. You could have waited until
I was going for the L cheers, and you're just like, oh yeah. I'm too busy finishing me drink.
I didn't know.